Sandwiched between Nottingham and Derbyshire, trains have been weaving in and out of Toton sidings for 160 years. A key site in the once thriving Midlands coal trade, its future use could signal a huge leap forward into a quicker and cleaner age of transport. Last decade, it was chosen as the East Midlands hub for HS2, something that business experts here say will allow the region's economy to flourish.
It's a transformation for how the East Midlands works and how people move about it. It adds so much more capacity to our rail network, which is Victorian and creaking at the seams. Anyone who's got the train recently will know that. It means you can get more regional routes on. It means that we can take freight off the in-city line and get more freight going into places like the airport and other key sites that we have around here. It creates thousands and thousands of jobs, particularly around Toton, where we've got plans for an innovation campus, and it gives us a network that we can use for other growth plans and other investment plans for decades to come. So it really is a game changer and a step change, a way that we're not really used to in this country.
High Speed 2 is a project quite unlike any other in Britain today. It's a vision to connect 30 million people across England through a neat network of rapid rail links. While making journeys to the capital quicker, it will thread the country's major cities together and boost regional economies by billions. But recent rumour indicates a change in direction for the project. Phase 1, London to Birmingham, is underway. From the West Midlands, the next stage would fork upwards. One route further north to Crewe and Manchester, while an eastern leg, Phase 2B, links with Leeds via an East Midlands hub in Toton. HS2 is already over budget, jumping from 30 to 100 billion since 2012. In September, the government asked HS2 to pause progress in the east. The Transport Secretary Grant Shapps indicated a major rethink and that he wouldn't blindly follow plans drawn up a decade ago. The withdrawal would be a huge blow.
If HS2 doesn't happen on the eastern leg, or it's de-scoped in any way, so kind of cut back, that would be devastating. I'm sure it would be sold as a positive thing and sold as, another way of delivering what's been spoken about before, but it's simply not true. Only the new rail, the new capacity that HS2 would bring would unlock all the opportunities that we've been talking about for so long now. And more than that, it's not just what we'd be missing out on. If HS2 didn't happen in the East Midlands but does happen in the west of the country, it puts us at a structural disadvantage for decades to come. You'll see investment and money flowing into the west of the country, and East Midlands will be left without that, so it would be incredibly difficult for the area to recover from that.
For the people living here in the East Midlands, HS2 isn't just about getting trains on these tracks at Toton sidings. It isn't just about getting better connectivity up and down the country and across the region. It's not even about the cash boost to the economy. What it is often is about a promise that was made a decade ago, to not forget the East Midlands, when so often for the people that live here, they feel like they're remembered only as a place that's sandwiched between the north and the south. Politicians from all perspectives are urging the government not to abandon plans and deliver HS2 in full, claiming that levelling up can't happen without this sort of infrastructure. But not everyone agrees. David's from Nottingham. He's spent his life working on the railway and has been spotting trains here since the 1960s. He reckons HS2 is a waste of cash and connectivity.
It's a waste of time. With the money they're spending on that, they could just as well do, keep the ordinary. But all it's doing is looking after the MPs, making sure they're getting there quicker, which the West Coast are already doing anyway. If you go on to Pendolino, which is the West Coast, say from Birmingham or Crewe down to London, and when they get the HS2 up, all you're going to save is about, 10, 15 minutes. Probably a lot for Londoners, but not for us.
The government's rail plan will outline the future of HS2 across the regions. Its release is expected this autumn and could only be days away. In a statement, a Department for Transport spokesperson said, "The integrated rail plan will soon outline exactly how major rail projects, including HS2, Phase 2B, and other transformational projects such as the Northern Powerhouse Rail, will work together to deliver the reliable train services that passengers across the North and Midlands need and deserve." HS2 hangs in the balance, but many people are fighting to ensure that the project isn't left to rust. Will Hollis reporting for GB News from Toton in the East Midlands.